And there are 3 wildcards that I'm going to discuss. And this is a relatively unknown, but this is the beauty of the low-capped cryptos. It's called Sora, which is short for Soramitsu. It is a boutique fintech company specializing in blockchain tech, and this is based in Japan. Via this payment system called Bakong, which is a collaboration between Soramitsu and the National Bank of Cambodia, they have this option that allows consumers to access their e-wallets, mobile payments, online banking, and financial applications. I think that's a huge advantage, especially in emerging markets throughout Southeast Asia. Cambodia, for example, and developing countries around the world could potentially reap the benefits. Some other use cases. So we have Hyperledger Iroha. It's focused at helping businesses and financial institutions manage digital assets. Written in the C++ programming language, it makes it ideal for use cases where high performance and reliability are required. A couple of other notable mentions. So there's this collaboration between Soramitsu and PT Bank in Central Asia in reference to Indonesia, another huge potential market to tap into. But the last one I want to mention, this is very exciting. Soramitsu has collaborated with the Web3 Foundation since 2018, receiving multiple grants to implement Kagome, the Polkadot host in C++, build the Fearless wallet for Kusama, and contribute to PolkaSwap, a non-custodial protocol for the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. So Polkadot is one of these top 10 cryptos, and there's a lot of excitement about it. This is a competing project to Ethereum. I mean, that's quite a claim. So the Sora network is also going to become a parachain of the Polkadot and Kusama relay chains. So they've got that collaboration. I see Soramitsu remaining relevant. I think Soramitsu will remain a pertinent project because of its very low circulating market cap. We're looking at $32 million, a tiny circulating and total supply of 350,000 tokens. The price, which is currently $92 per XOR, that's what I'm going to call it. This, of course, is highly speculative. It's low down the list of cryptos. I've got a few wildcards or other possibilities. I'm 50-50 about these, but because there are so many digital assets and projects out there, it's very hard to pick the winners. Decentraland is often mentioned, or its corresponding crypto Mana, which is an ERC20 token. It says, create, explore, and trade in the first ever virtual world owned by its users. I haven't played this before. I should probably check it out so I get some better understanding of how it is. Have you been involved in this? You let me know. So you can buy and sell land, which is another crypto involved in this ecosystem. I don't know much about it. I have seen other commentators discuss Decentraland. It's one of the wild cards just in case. If it's something you would literally throw a tiny, and I mean just a minuscule amount of money into in the event this thing goes gangbusters, that could be worthwhile. I don't know. Again, as always, not financial advice. I have to reiterate that. It is currently 8 cents per mana. The all-time high of 26 cents per token. Once again, in that golden bull run. The circulating market cap, relative to the other altcoins I've discussed, this is high up there. So $122 million. Fairly low circulating and total supplies. So that's Decentraland. And Siacoin is, well, I'm 50-50 about this. I've seen some mixed reviews, but it is, in a nutshell, a decentralized cloud storage project that uses blockchain technology. It will use otherwise underutilized hard disk storage across the globe for a more affordable data storage market. So if we look at the website, pretty much just goes over what I just mentioned. If you want to learn more about the technology, and then there's the API and all that jazz. It is fairly prominent, or in relative terms, in Europe and North America, especially the former. Over 2 petabytes of storage capacity and 617 terabytes of used storage. I've featured Sia because cloud storage and just general data storage will remain and become even more important down the track as we become an even more digital society. If you wanted 50x or even higher than that, you would rely on huge partnerships due to what is already at the moment a relatively high circulating market cap, which is $160 million US. Last but not least, now it's ambitious for me to include it in the video, but I will do so because it is a promising altcoin. There's an excellent project behind it. I've been using it for a while myself. Well, the crypto is Basic Attention Token, otherwise known as BAT, and it is partnered with Brave, an open source blockchain-based and privacy-enabled web browser. I'm also including this because I use Brave and have been doing this for a long time. The founder of this project was also, I think, the co-founder or the founder of Firefox, Brendan Eich. You see some interviews with him. What is excellent with this as well, you can opt into view ads, so you get your free BAT through Brave Rewards. Realistically speaking, if this were to even get to 50x, which I think is already very ambitious considering where we are now, but it will need to capture a lot more web browser market share. Provide a link illustrating the market share at present, but as we know, it's highly concentrated in 2 or 3 of the companies. I reluctantly included this because, I will say this now, I don't think it's going to 50x in 2021, but within 2 years, this could definitely happen. It's a wonderful browser. Once again, it's not paid advertising. I'm speaking from my experience. It already has a market cap of $323 million. That's a wrap for this altcoin video. These are all the altcoins I've covered. 10 in total, so 7 of the main ones and 3 wildcards. What are your thoughts about the list that I've provided? At the beginning of the video, I spoke about considerations to make when you look for low-capped cryptos. Whilst I'm here looking at the crypto prices, it's unlikely cryptos in the top 10 or possibly even the top 20, I doubt they will 50x or even 100x in 1 year, so solely in 2021. Despite the potential gains, there are huge risks involved. There are competing projects, regulations could significantly stifle progress in the field, and it's possible they will never realize these anticipated gains that I've spoken about throughout the video. So you should always do your own research. Only invest what you can afford to lose. It's not financial advice, but if this were me, this is how I would do it. The altcoins that I featured in this video combined would only account for, I would say, 3 to 4% of the general crypto portfolio. You should always beware of scammers. The projects I have spoken about, I believe all of them to be legitimate. You may think otherwise, you may find otherwise, but again, that's your decision. And, well, you be the judge. There's a lot to talk about. What are your favorite altcoins? I look forward to your feedback. I envisage a fairly robust discussion in the comments section. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my latest content. Share this with anyone who you think will benefit from the video. I hope you're all doing well. More videos coming soon. Talk to you shortly. See ya.